tumama, andito si Jay. Get doon.
Okay, we caught the tail end of that huddle.
Well, also Brazil is back in to play point guard, giving an opportunity for Alex Cabagnod to play the number 2 position. And so a 3-guard lineup here for Coach Ato Agustin with Don Ontiveros also on the floor playing 3.
All of them are scorers. Cabagnod, he doesn't get it back. Jay Wash, partially blocked by Pink. And it looks like talk and text ball. Yes, it is.
Well, Jay Washington couldn't control the ball after he was blocked.
Watch this.
Watch it right here. Nakawala na si Jay Washington, but he had to pump up his shot. And that gave an opportunity for Ali Peak to rise to the occasion and block it. If he didn't pump it up, he probably wouldn't have got the shot off.
Final minute to play.
Atadi is back on the floor for defensive purposes. So a sub here for Coach Ato Agustin.
Last minute brought to you by Minute to Win It.
And look at this finishing combination in the backcourt for Coach Chot Reyes, Alapag and Castro. And Castro doing it again.
Parang ano, no? May jab tapos straight, ano?
He doesn't get tired. I mean, we're in the last few seconds of this game, and Castro's playing like he just started to play. And nobody can keep in step.
Watch this. This is what Quinito was talking about.
And look at this crossover. Ankle breaker by Jason Castro. Jay Washington tried to block it. But that's why we call him the maestro. How he got that shot off, despite the defense of Jay Washington, that's what makes Jason Castro the player that he is. That's why we call him the maestro. 24 years old.
And that's
in his third season.
That's a possibility. That's signed to nothing. Let's listen in to Ato Agustin, however.
Pasa natin. Kung meron ka shot, 3 points tayo. Ngayon, magkaya na ipasa rito. Doon. Ito, pagpasa dito. Cut. Okay? Now. Babalik si Don. Babalik ka. Dalawang spin. Go.
Hey, yung last guy, baka mag-slip ka kasi
okay. Now, Arwin, dito ka Arwin. Pag nag-switch sa gitna, bibigay sa'yo. Okay, again, let's go. Okay.
Out. 47 seconds remaining.
Ato Agustin examining his options here. If it's a clear 3-point shot, they will take it. But right now, it's a 3-possession game. And whether they score a 3-point shot or a 2-point shot, it will still come down to a 2-possession game. But whatever, there has to be a sense of urgency here. They need to take a shot right away.
This time is not exactly their friend, and Arvin Santos takes care of a 2-pointer.
That's a quick 2. That's a good decision on his part, going for the high percentage shot. And now they have the foul.
Given up by Racela, his second.
All excellent free throw shooters on the floor. And Coach Chot Reyes realizing that San Miguel is going to go on a fouling spree. He will not want Ali P or Harvey Carey or Kelly Williams to touch the ball in this situation. Yes. He'll want his guards to touch the ball. Let them get fouled. Let them take the free throws. Oh, but he missed it.
He was 3 out of 4 going in before that shot. Now 3 out of 5.
That opens the door slightly here for San Miguel with 35.2 seconds to go.
And the lead is 6. It was highest at 13. Jay Wash. No. And a foul by Ontiveros. Boy, San Miguel now with the specter of being down in the hole, and a deep hole, 2-0. 2-0.
And 6 foul now on Don Ontiveros. And Sunday Salvacion will check back in. Again, we go back to the point that we were talking about earlier, Sev, that Talking Tex is the #1 offensive team in the PBA. San Miguel is actually #2 in offense. When you have a situation when you try to outrun or outgun or outshoot Talking Tex, mahihirapan ka, mahirap sabayan itong Talking Tex team.
Too much
such explosive, too many weapons,
too much muscle,
too many pistoleros and riflemen. Only way is to play tough defense. And if you give up 110 points, well, that defense wasn't there for San Miguel tonight.
And Ryan Reyes already running out. But the game is not yet over, actually. Just thinking of the flight, I guess, and they'll just allow the time to tick away. But officially, this game is over. And Talk and Text has a 2-0 lead in the series, in the best of 7. Boy, it's really back to the drawing board for San Miguel, Quinito.
It's going to be tough to climb out of this hole because in a situation where San Miguel is 0 out of 2, for them to clinch, they've got to win 4 of the next 5 games. And that's a tall order. You've got a team like Talk and Text that has a very deep lineup, although in game number 3, there could be a glimmer of hope for San Miguel. Remember, that rotation of Talk and Text is going to change. Hindi makakalaro si Ryan Reyes. He will leave for the States and miss Game 3 to attend the funeral of his younger brother.
Nung nakita na nga niya 10 seconds, tumakbo na eh. Tapos, they just wasted the time. And in just a short moment, we will be catching up with our best player of the game. And Magu Marjon is with that man. Go ahead, Magu.
And that is none other than the Daredevil, Jared Dillinger. You came up with 11 of your 20 points in the fourth quarter, which gave you guys enough of a cushion to hang on to this win. What was going through your mind at the start of that fourth?
You know, we just had to push through a little bit harder. We knew that they were getting tired, so we just wanted to keep running, and eventually it worked out. So.
How about your big man, Ali B? That big putback plus the block on the other end, how crucial was that?
It's huge. You know, everyone's doing their part on the team, and you know we expect Ali to do stuff like that. So, you know, he did a great job tonight.
2-0 heading into Friday. You guys can make it 3-0 over that San Miguel Beer squad. Invite your fans.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but we're going to go for 3-0, so come support Talk and Text. Let's get it.
Thanks and congratulations. Thanks for your time. Let's send it back over to 7, Quinito.
Thank you very much, Magu. And you know, when we have a chance, we'll bring along Coach Yang and Richard as well. You had an outline in the Dean's list. What do you think was most prominent that San Miguel was not able to do there?
Well, I thought the ability of Coach Sean Reyes and his boys to get multiple positions. And that I thought was very, very crucial. They have the offensive rebounds and clearly illustrated by Ali Peak in that putback that he had late in the game. And the turnovers that they created against San Miguel, I just didn't see San Miguel with that defensive intensity that they needed to be able to win this one.
Okay, the question I want to ask our coaches, and as you know, Richard is also an assistant coach with BMEC, is situation you're in is 2-0. What is Ato Agustin going to tell his players tomorrow in practice? I know they'll think they're with something, but what do they talk about tomorrow, gentlemen?
Well, for me, Sev, no, I think it's important for the coaching staff to stay positive. Kasi kung sila yung unang bibigay coaching, I'm sure you will agree. Na siyempre, lalo magiging down yung players.
Well, tama si Richard, no? But for myself, I thought that Talk and Text just beat them with their quickness and their speed, you know. San Miguel was trying to play with the smaller guards, but I think it was too late at that point. And although, you know, I'm a little puzzled why Jared Dillinger didn't play longer minutes, but they won the game. I think that's what counts. But for San Miguel, I thought this would be a defensive game, but look at the score. It's 110-102. I don't think San Miguel will win games or can win games if it becomes a high-scoring ball game because the speed of Talk and Text is just too much for them.
I agree completely. But Coach, I wanted to find out, no? Magkakaroon ng malaking adjustment sa rotation ng Talk and Text sa game number 3. Hindi makakalaro si Ryan Reyes. How can San Miguel exploit that situation kaya?
Well, you know, that's a lot of problems for San Miguel minimized. Kasi I thought that the guard rotation of Talk and Text today was just excellent. And minus Ryan Reyes there, that's going to be less problems for San Miguel. But I also thought that they weren't able to capitalize on their size. They kept shooting outside shots when they could have posted up a lot more of their players. I'm talking about San Miguel, of course.
Well, Coach Yang, meron ka din binanggit kanina, no, about Alex Cabagnot being more aggressive and looking for the shot. Pero nung first half, hindi siya nag-score. In the second half, he scored 18 points. That's a new conference high para sa kanya. So parang hindi masyadong naging consistent. Oh. would you want Alex Cabagnot to start scoring and assert himself offensively from the start to finish?
Well, you know, Alex Cabagnot scored today, but they didn't win the game. I thought that Alex Cabagnot should just play point guard and for the other players of San Miguel to contribute in the scoring. Alex Cabagnot played well the first game and the second game, and they still didn't win. But we cannot rely on Alex Cabagnot, or San Miguel cannot rely on Alex Cabagnot to score for them and win games. They have to rely on their defense. They have to rely on stopping the transition of token text, and maybe doing a little bit more scoring inside the paint, where I thought San Miguel has the advantage.
Just one, a quick question to Richard. What do the assistants do at this point? You're an assistant coach. What are the assistants of San Miguel going to be doing tonight until practice tomorrow?
Well, you really have to review the tape of this game and try to figure out where it went wrong. I think they had some matchup problems, as Coach Yang mentioned, and Dillinger exploited that. He was matched up against Alex Cabagnot in crucial moments of the game, so they have to fix their matchup problems. And we also have to check the condition of Jimmy Alapag. We saw him clutching onto his shoulder towards the end game. I think got hurt. So let's see how healthy he is going into the to game number 3.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. I really suggest you wear suits when you go return to your respective teams during the next conference. You look excellent in those suits. And thank you very much for joining us. Kinito, your parting shot as we flash the schedule for the next game.
Well, I think it's still going to be a very, very exciting series. So here's an opportunity for San Miguel to notch a win in the series with Ryan Reyes not able to play. But for San Miguel, what they need is just a breakthrough win. If they have that breakthrough win, maybe the momentum is going to shift to their side. But it's got to be a lot more than just a momentum shift in the absence of Ryan Reyes. They've got to play that solid team defense that wins.
Can get away with wearing what I'm the only one who can identify what you're wearing tonight. It's known as a Nehru, I think, di ba?
Yeah, so this is a tribute to all my Indian friends.
And also a tribute to the Beatles. Meron time na nagsuot sila ng ganyan. Pero yan ang pag-uusapan natin. Pag si Kinito, mas masarap pag-usapan kung ano yung sinusuot. Pero this one will be a big one. We return to the big dumb boy. It's going to be a long night for the San Miguel coaching staff.
I think so, but you know, hope springs eternal. I don't think this is a one series yet. I did say it's going to be a very tall order because in a situation where San Miguel is down 0-2, napagit ko na to, no? They've got to win 4 of the next 5 games to clinch. And to be able to do that against a mighty, a very deep talking text bench, that's a tall order.
Well said, and we thank you for joining us here tonight. Also thank you to Dominic as well as Magoo. The series has taken on a different flavor. Talk and Text is ahead 2-0. We'll see you on Friday.